Hi gamers, welcome back. This is JB from ArcadeWhips.com, and today we're going to be testing out the arcade stick with the equivalent to playing a piano of fighting games. Of course, I'm talking about Marvel Superheroes by Capcom. Now, basically, this is one of those games that really can test the durability and sensitivity of the joystick. Because obviously here we're talking about a real button masher, but not just a button masher, it's also a lot of intricate moves. And, you know, today Mark's going to help us demonstrate just how can we do some ground combos to air combos, and we'll see how it works out. Now, as we've always mentioned, the stick is made of authentic arcade parts. So, especially with PC games like Marvel Superheroes here on MAME, you can definitely feel as if you're right in the action, right back in the arcade when Marvel Superheroes was at its height. Mark, of course, is using Wolverine, one of the premier aerial ravers in the game, as he's just demonstrated right there. Again, this game is very intensive in the way it performs its controls, so a good joystick is paramount in this type of game. You just can't pull off these types of moves with a controller. This is definitely one of those games where a 6-button layout or 8-button layout really helps out. One of the best reasons for this game being a great platform to test sticks on is because realistically it wasn't released on either the PlayStation or any real platform available at the time. MAME is really the only way to play this game at its full potential, with no slowdown or frame dropping or anything, really. The releases that were made for the PlayStation 1 and even the Saturn just couldn't match up with the arcade-style gameplay that was available at the time. So now that we have the opportunity, it really is quite refreshing to be able to play this game again in its full frame and full glory, along with the joystick, which really basically demonstrates exactly what the way it was supposed to be played. Now I'm just going to shut up here and let Mark do his thing. It should be noted that the game is, obviously the rounds seem to be taking quite a long time. That's because we've set up the game to really showcase the performance of the stick. If you were to really play this game at this level, you'd be exhausting yourself. As we said before, the stick itself is built with authentic arcade parts. It has the half-perfect joystick and cherry switch buttons. And this is really important in games like Street Fighter and fighting games, especially in games like Marvel Superheroes, where really you're just mashing at the buttons relentlessly. As you can see, Mark's just like hammering away at this controller. Now, obviously, there are a lot of people out there who will take a Senmitsu joystick over a half joystick, but you know, when it's going with this much punishment day after day, you know, you really want something with a long-lasting durability. Half perfect joysticks are actually rated for 10 million cycles. So basically, before it even starts to feel any sort of like wear and tear, you're gonna have to go through about 10 million playtimes before anything will happen, and that's in every single direction per cherry stick. Now again, the Japanese Senmitsu and Sanwa joysticks, they're excellent, of course, in their own right. We do offer those for the gamers who are pretty particular with what they want. Although I have to warn you that those do incur a slightly higher cost, as they are imported from Japan. But as you can see, gamers, this is one of the best examples of how this stick basically responds to games, the durability, and you know, basically reaction times. Especially in a game like Marvel Superheroes, where everything's all blitz and you have to get them in the air, and if you don't do an aerial raid combo properly, it's just not going to come out right. As you can see, Mark's taking full advantage of the idea that he can use his start button to select which gem that he actually is going to be using. Something that really couldn't be done before. Alright gamers, I'm pretty sure we could watch Mark play this all day, but you know, we have to get back to doing some other more productive things. So if you have any questions, you can always email me on arcadewhips.com, and we'll see you next time.